You're the freaking goddamn morons who didn't know 9/11 was going to happen. You're the fools who spent billions of dollars and didn't know the Berlin Wall was coming down. Get the hell out of here. You're the idiots who lost the atomic secrets, the missile secret, the miniaturizing missile secrets, nuclear bombs to merge warheads, and the stealth technology. And we're the fools. We're the idiots that are too stupid to know that what's going on. Hey, how about this? We don't need any of you. You're a bunch of fools. You're a bunch of low information fools who need to be getting out of the way of the American people because you're useless. Get out. You need to be fired. The thing is, they all got together and fired Cheadle this week, ran her out, and that's what they should be doing for all these clowns when they screw up in the government. And Christopher Wray shows up this week. And that moron who otherwise is the lawyer and would be making millions of dollars, but now he's running cover by running the FBI and making sure his Democratic buddies don't go to jail. That creep gets up there and says, "Oh, Donald Trump wasn't shot. It was ricochet, right? It wasn't one shot with a bullet, right?" What a lying POS. How come he's not hauled back in front of Jim Jeffries?
John, he sent him a letter.
He sent him another angry letter. Oh, good. Thank God. The Republic is safe. The Republic is safe. What another rhino do nothing, right? He should be hauled back in there and going, you're such a political hack that you're going to lie about an assassination attempt, you jerk. You need to demand to resign. Now the shocking thing is the reason why the Democrats and again these rhino idiots Republicans who all they're just so dumb. Even Nancy Mace and all the rest of them, they jump on the bandwagon to get rid of Cheadle. There's a reason why the Democrats were doing that too. There's a reason why they're all doing it. Why are they doing it? Well, they're doing it because, of course, Cheadle was the head of before she was the head of the Secret Service, anointed by Jill Biden. She was her detail. She was the Biden detail. She got real close with them, and so they put her in charge so that they could keep everybody away from the husk. And so nobody, and they put in there the loyal Secret Service so that the regular Secret Service going, why is a guy with total dementia wandering around near the nuclear football and say something, right? So there's no leaks. So she was put in charge just to make sure that they had the Biden crime family had total control over all the information. And that none of it leaked out. That he's been that for the last 4 years he's been like this and having his senior moments again and again and again. I still don't think I think he had a stroke. He's still not fully recovered, and we're going to see in this week coming up some things because he's going to do. Now we'll see. He hasn't had any interactions that's not perfectly scripted. Or as they saw during his step down, his so-called step down speech, he had his watch on and it was 6 o'clock, right? Even though they played it at 9 o'clock, so it made it look like he was up past his bedtime, right? But he had his watch on. Pro tip: if you're going to do a hostage video, make sure you get everybody gets on board because there's a thing called technology and they can zoom in on the watch.
Are you saying it was pre-recorded?
Totally pre-recorded. They probably did it several times to get the right version, but they did it hours before they did it. So I still don't even know. I think that there still is a hostage situation in the White House, right? For all we know.
It might not have been at the White House. It might have been in a room made up to look like the White House.
Right. It might. Right. We know we have them. So we know also too that he was scheduled to he's going to do a big Supreme Court announcement. We got to reorganize the Supreme Court. It depends. That he might be allowed to go forward with that. But remember, everything is now being run through the Harris office because she's now in charge, right? And if it reflects badly on the campaign, well, she's going to put a nix in it because the people that have been running the husk have now turned him off. So he's now, they've now put him in the dementia wing of the lockdown dementia wing of the White House. So that we unfortunately there are people that have their lockdown in dementia that they don't have any power to their phone. They don't have any power of attorney of deciding what decisions to make, right? And everything is now being run through a usurper of the of the presidency of the United States of America. This is horrific. This is horrendous. There should be hearings on this. The idea that we don't know who's in charge of the United States of America right now. And of course, our enemies know, though, because that's why you see them doing. Just today, Hezbollah has now attacked Israel, kicking off. And just so we know, internationally, the Gaza, which were the Egyptian maniacs, so crazy that the Egyptian people didn't want them back into Egypt, right? That's who they were. The Palestinians. They're not Palestinians. They're the guys. They're the Egyptians. The crazy end of the Egyptians. They were so crazy. Egypt wants nothing to do with them. Well, the Hezbollah ones on the West Bank, they're the ones. What's that? Syria. Jordan, right? Right next door. They're the ones so crazy, dude. They don't want them back, right? But it's a much bigger area, much larger numbers, and they just now killed like 13 Israeli children, probably kicking off part 2 of World War of the. Yeah, they just attacked it with a missile
into a playground.
Into a playground, right? So that's going to kick off part 2 of Israel versus the Arab world. So World War III almost kicked off in the Middle East because of that. Joe Biden. Thank you, Joe Biden, because nobody's in charge, and the world knows it. And now it's kicking off again. We'll see if World War III kicks off in the Middle East because of this upset over the next few months. So our enemies know it. That's why they invaded. That's why Putin went crazy on Ukraine. The enemies know it, but the American people aren't allowed to know it because of the fake press, the creep press, the creeps in the press. Steffi Stephanopoulos, that creep Steffi Stephanopoulos, and those creeps keeping it from the American people that there's nobody in charge in the White House right now. The good old President Biden has been locked down in the dementia secured wing of the White House. It's a hostage situation. Where is White House down? Where is Gerald Geppert or whatever his name is? Where is all the guys? Right.